Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a different type of video. Today I think I am just going to be doing a little informal kind of get ready with me, trying on new products slash a birthday haul. So there's going to be some extra stuff that I'm not going to try out that I kind of picked up during the season of my birthday. I do have a bunch of new stuff that I wanted to test out, from primer all the way to lips, and I figure there's no better way to do it than just trying on everything all at once. I am just going to get straight into it and we're going to test out all these new products. I did my whole morning kind of face skincare routine already. So first off, I have a new primer that I want to test out, and this is the Tarte High Performance Naturals Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer Base. And this one actually sounds like it's supposed to be good for you. It says skin-vigorating ingredients, vitamin E, vitamin C, mineral pigments. So it seems like there's a lot of good stuff in here. And usually when I think of primers, I usually think primers aren't good for you. They're not exactly skincare products. They're kind of like a clean slate, or they smooth your pores by filling it in, which, I don't know, whenever I think about that, I think, oh, that means my pores are gonna get clogged and I'm gonna have to like do a really good cleanse at the end of the day. But for some reason, this one little guy here comes in a little jar like that. Seems like it might be good for your skin actually, so I'm curious as to what that would be like. It smells pretty good. It smells like a skincare product type of smell, or like a cleansing foam. That looks really interesting. It looks like it's a very soft, like moussey type of texture, and it feels a little bit pasty, kind of like a paste. But we'll see how that goes. I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger, and I usually only prime a few locations on my face. It's usually this area where I have rather large pores, and then my nose area. That's pretty much the only places I put primer, but let's see how this works. It feels really good. I definitely feel like it's smoothing out my skin. Usually I have a lot of texture on my skin, which is one of the reasons why I like using primer, because it smooths out all of that texture. So far, I'm kind of liking it. I was worried that it was gonna be really thick and therefore difficult to blend out. It's definitely not a like super thin, easy to, it kind of melts into your skin type of primer, but it's not difficult to kind of spread out over your face either. And now my face feels really smooth. I like it so far, but let's see how it actually helps the foundation go on. So I don't actually have a new foundation to work with. I didn't purchase a new foundation. I'm just going to use my YSL All Hours foundation, and I have this in BD35, which is, why don't they put the name of the color down here? Oh, Warm Caramel. This primer definitely, I don't know if it's definitely not this foundation, because this foundation doesn't look like this with every single primer, or if it's on its own. This primer filled in my pores so well. It just looks really nice. Okay, so foundation on. Let's move on to concealer. I don't have a new concealer, so I guess I am using what I always use. My NARS concealer is in Custard, which is medium. That one is just a spot concealer. I've been using this for years and years. I really like it. I like the coverage and I like the consistency of it, so I've been using this for a very long time. And then Tarte's Shape Tape is a new thing for me. I'm actually not too big of a fan of Shape Tape. I feel like it's a little too drying. It's too pigmented and too drying for me. I usually use it only under my eyes because it's so high coverage. I feel like it does that really good job of actually hiding my super dark circles. I like using my fingers first to tap it in, mainly because I feel like this concealer needs a bit of warmth from your fingers first before you try blending it out with anything else. For me, that's what works best. I feel like when I just go in with a brush directly or a sponge, it just, I don't know, it's too much. Okay, concealer on. My under eyes are looking bright. I do have a new powder that I am testing out that I just got. It is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Airbrush Perfecting Powder. Basically, I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in 2 medium for a really long time. I absolutely love it, but I was trying to find something a little bit cheaper, I guess, to replace it. When I tried this on in stores, it felt like it was a little too high coverage. It didn't feel that finely milled as like airbrushed and fine as the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I thought I would give it a try. So it comes with a little compact right there, and you lift it up. So the pan is only about this thick with the product. Lift it up, and there is a little sponge thingy in the back here. The thing about this is I kind of wanted something that didn't have so much powder to it, I guess, or pigment to it. I kind of just wanted to dab and finish it's like a little bit powdery, but let's try that. I'm gonna set my under eyes with this. There's definitely too much pigment to this. I don't think I like this. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but suddenly my under eyes aren't as bright anymore because this powder is a little bit darker than my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. It's too pigmented and too powdery. I was looking for something a lot finer. And I'm gonna just dust this on the rest of my face. This is a powder, right? Yeah, it's a powder. It's not a foundation, but it says sheer to full coverage finishing veil. Why is a powder full coverage? I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna take a large fluffy brush and apply that all over my face. It's not terrible. I mean, I don't think it made my skin look dusty. My major problem with most powders is that sometimes if it's not finely milled enough, when you put it on your face, it looks like you have like dust on your face, mainly because it starts catching on to all the little hairs on your face, and you can't really avoid that. But this powder does look really airbrushed, and maybe it's the foundation and maybe it's the primer that's working, but so far all those 3 things are making my face look extremely smooth and airbrushed. Okay, you can stay for now. Next, I'm moving on to my eyebrows, and I didn't get a new eyebrow, anything for my eyebrows, but I did get a backup of something, and that is, so right now I'm using the Innisfree Auto Eyebrow Pencil, and I've been really liking it, and this guy is only $4. Yeah, this guy is it's literally only $4, and it's like the Anastasia and the Benefit one. That's what the tip looks like. I mean, it's literally exactly the same as that, and I like the texture of it, and I like the hardness of it as well. You can buy like 5 of these basically instead of the Anastasia, so I think it's definitely worth a try. So I bought another one of these. I had gone to the Innisfree store in Union Square, and it's their new flagship store that just opened last year. I just went to check it out finally and picked up another one of these eyebrow pencils because I really like them, and I really like the brush on the other side as well. It has a really big brush, but it's incredibly soft. Like, it feels really, really nice to use. It's a lot softer than the Anastasia one. That was my eyebrows. Moving on to my eyes. So I did pick up a few things from Innisfree. Like I said, I picked up another eyebrow pencil, so that is what I just used. And then I have, a mascara. So this is one of my favorite mascaras as well. It's the Innisfree Skinny Microproof Microcara Mascara. This is a backup as well. I already own this. It's not exactly new. I also have a bunch of other mascaras that I want to test out today, so I'm not going to look too much into that. Let's go on to eyeshadows. So I picked up a ton of eyeshadows from Innisfree, and they're all in these like little containers and stuff. I have like a whole bag of these goodies right here, just so because I wanted to make my own palettes. They have their like my palette, which is pretty much making your own palette type of thing that you can do at like MAC and all that kind of stuff. So they have like 3 different sizes. They have the small, the medium, which is this one right here, and the large. This is like the typical one that comes, the typical packaging, and they have some special ones right now for the medium sized and the small ones. So I picked up two different ones. I made one medium and one really large because all the shadows there are $5 to $6 per shadow. And you can also include things like concealers, highlighters, bronzers, blushes, color correcting, eyebrow powders, and all that kind of stuff. But I kind of just stuck to eyeshadows and blushes and contour, and I totally forgot to grab a highlighter, but that's what's in here. So I made two of these. I put all those little pieces in here, so I'll include like a little clip of me kind of putting that all together. So I try to choose just as many neutrals as I could because I wanted to build, like I said, a kind of wedding usable palette that's very easy to use for all types of wedding makeup, and people tend to like very natural, very brown toned, neutral eyes when they do wedding makeup. So I kind of just chose all those, but these shadows are an incredibly good size. And the girl at the store was telling me how they're incredibly pigmented as well, and I really agree with that. They're really pigmented and they have like no fallout for the glitters. Like that's really pigmented. That's this brown right here. They're really nice, and I really enjoy Innisfree shadows, so I'm really excited to kind of test these out. Okay, so what do I want to do today? This mirror is gigantic too, by the way, which is like perfect for doing any eye makeup. They have 3 different types of shadows. So you have the mattes, the satins, and then the glitters. I absolutely love Innisfree glitter shadows. I think they're amazing. I'm gonna go in with this color right here, which is actually like a pinkish toned skin color, I would say. I'm just gonna put that all over my lids. It's a nice wash. I usually really like having like a pink undertone to my eyeshadows. I feel like it just brightens up my eyes. I think I'm gonna go into these 2 shades right here, this one and this one, and kind of work that into the outside a bit. These shadows are actually, they're really nice. They're pigmented and they're really easy to blend. And I think they're so cheap too. So I'm just blending that on the outsides. I'm kind of, in a way, contouring my eyes. I'm just kind of bringing out its shape. So now I'm gonna go into a skin tone color, like right here, which is closer to my skin tone. I'm actually gonna put that onto a blending brush and kind of pop that in between where my non-eyeshadow skin exists and where I put dark eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna fluff that out a little bit. Not that I really even need to, because it looks like it's so well blended already. I'm gonna pop a bit of this shimmer. This has like a slightly pinkish champagne shimmer brow bone area. I just wanted to bring a little bit more light over here, as well as my inner corners. And now for the best part, I'm going to go in with a shimmery shadow glitter. I'm gonna go in with this slightly purplish shade today. I'm just gonna go in with my finger, and these are like super metallic and glittery. Look how pretty that is. I'm just gonna pop that into the center. So what I like to do is I like to take it with my finger and kind of just pop it like right in the center of my lids. And I don't really bother blending it out too much. I actually just like getting that pigment on there because I feel like it applies always better with your finger. And then I like to go back in with like a brush and blend it out and spread it with my brush. That's pretty. I'm gonna go into my lower lash line. I'm gonna use the same colors as I did before just to even out the eyes a bit. However dramatic you made your upper eyelids, you should always kind of attempt to even that out on the lower lash line as well. So I just popped those really dark colors back into my lower lash line. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of that shimmer I used in my eyebrow and put that underneath in my tear ducts. And then I'm gonna go in with this glitter right here. Okay, that's done with this palette. I don't have a new eyeliner that I bought, so I'm just going to use what I always use, which is my Clio Kill Black liner. I absolutely love this liner. I like it better than Kat Von D's liner, than Stila's liner, than any other liner that exists in this entire world. I just don't have one that's better than this. I like this better than the Dolly Wink liner too, so definitely check this out. It's pretty amazing. Eyes are lined. I do have a new product for the water line, and this is, I picked this up at Innisfree too. It's called the Innisfree Skinny Micro Liner. This is number 3. It's in like a dark chocolate brown. I did try this out in stores, and let me tell you how pigmented and dark that is. Like, it's actually really amazing, because later on I actually was trying to wipe all this stuff off of my hands with like makeup remover, and it wouldn't even come off with makeup remover unless I actually scrubbed it. So if you're looking for a long-lasting eyeliner, I think this is going to be worth a try. Well, I'm testing this out now. I'm thinking that this is going to be amazing in the waterline. I'm going to put a little bit of it in my lower lash line, just right here. This eyeliner is amazing. I have 2 new mascaras that I picked up that I really wanted to try out. One is a drugstore one. It's the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I got it in 204. Black is black and waterproof. I heard a lot of good things about this, so I really want to check this out. Should I just test both of them out? I'm going to do, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the L'Oreal Lash Paradise on one side and the Benefit's new mascara, the Bad Gal Bang mascara, on the other side, and we'll see. This looks like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. That is one huge ass wand. It feels really wet. I don't like wet mascaras, mainly because right after I put them on and I blink my eyes, it starts spreading everywhere. I also feel like mascaras that are a little bit more wet tends to make my lashes droop and it just doesn't stay. So I tend to like mascaras that have a little drier, more clay-like texture. I kind of was half expecting this to start clumping. I also don't like mascara that clumps. Like, just to get volume, it starts looking like all black and you don't see like the individual lashes anymore. But this is combing out my individual lashes actually really well. I like it. I wonder if it's gonna hold my curl like this. A lot of the times it looks like it's holding it, and then like about 15 minutes later it's like down again. Now this is the Benefit's 36 hour. Who's gonna wear mascara for 36 hours? I don't understand why like companies are coming out with things that's like 24 hours, 36 hours, 48 hours. Who is gonna be wearing this for that long? Well, you shouldn't be. I think that's my point. You shouldn't be wearing these things for that long. This packaging is crazy. So what does it say? Big volume with 360-degree reach. Aero particles, one of the lightest known materials used in astronaut spacesuits. This is intense. Smudge proof and flake free, water resistant. Pro vitamin B5, known to fuel thickness and strength. Intense pitch black. I've always really liked Benefit's mascaras. That's huge. Not thick, but it's so long. I really like the feel of the packaging for this though. This is like really nice, but this is a huge makeup product magnet. Like, this is gonna get dirty like ridiculously fast. This is a little clumpier than the, I don't know, it just added on a coat so fast and it got so thick and dark really fast compared to the L'Oreal, and I don't know if I like the way it looks because it's starting to clump up. It was really nice in the beginning. I don't know if I just added too many layers on at once, but it was like It darkened my lashes, it made them longer and made them thicker, but it didn't clump them up in the beginning. But I felt like as I kept combing through it, it started clumping. I don't know why, because I have like these clumps of mascara now. It looks like I have 5 lashes instead of like 20. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I have to use it a few more times. Maybe I just have to find a better way to use it. This mascara is so wet. I actually feel it. I thought that the L'Oreal one felt really wet. It's definitely dark on that side, but I just don't like the way it looks. You see the huge difference? Like, this one is definitely darker, but it's definitely also completely clumped up. But I got a new set of lashes from Eyelure called the Opulent lashes. I heard these were a very popular style of lashes, so I wanted to try them out. But they look really, really long. I don't know if they're gonna work on me. Has glue, which I'm not gonna use. They feel really soft and fluffy though. I'm just gonna go in with my Duo. This is the Duo brush on adhesive with vitamins in dark. They're really pretty. They're really, really natural looking, and they're really soft and fluttery. These lashes are so pretty. Like, I understand why people like them so much now. They're so pretty. I love them. Man, now I have to get more. All right, so eyes are done. Move on to the face. So I have quite a few face products that I have and I wanted to try out. So first off, I have the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, the Muru Butter Bronzer. So I have that to test out, and then I have the Tarte, the Park Avenue Princess palette, the chisel palette that I wanted to test out as well. And last but not least, I have the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush Face Highlighting and Contour Palette in number 1 Daria. I'm gonna start with the Butter Bronzer first and get a little bit of color and glow into my face. It smells like coconut. I like it. I like the smell of coconut. It's a pretty color. It's actually kind of light. It's a little lighter than I kind of thought. That is very smooth, and it's a very natural kind of little tint of color for your skin, which is what I like. I'm gonna take actually a pretty large, this is actually a blush brush, but I usually like to use it to kind of really quickly warm up my face. Added some nice color to my face. Now my face is warmed up. And I love this bronzer already. This is like my new go-to face warming powder to give me that fake nice glow. Loving this, definitely gonna keep using it. I have another one to test out, which is the Park Avenue Princess palette by Tarte. I was super excited when I saw this. I don't know, I get really excited about palettes and things that look really pretty, and this palette is like really pretty, and it's like a nice heavy weight. There's the palette. It says Tarte Chiseled Like a Diamond, and it comes with 6 pans of stuff. I'm just gonna say there are 2 lighter colors to kind of highlight, I guess. They're both mattes. One is a more yellowish tinted one, and one is a little bit more neutral. So I'm just gonna grab a brush here and go into Halo underneath my eyes and a little bit of Enhance. And then it has 4 kind of darker shades, at least they're darker shades for me. And it looks like 2 of them have like shimmers in it, which is weird because I don't like to use shimmery kind of contour colors. But Princess Cut and Angle are both matte, so let's start with that and see if I could contour a little bit. I'm gonna go into Angle, which I think the more is like the lighter color right here. So I blended it out a little bit with a larger brush, and it's okay. I mean, I expected to like it a little bit more than I do right now, but it's not terrible. I don't hate it. I think I just have to play around with it a little bit more. I think I could end up really liking the 2 lighter powders that are in here, and I'll have to figure out how to work with all the really dark powders in here. Moving on to the next palette that I'm most excited about, and that is the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush palette. So let's get this baby open because I'm so excited. And how pretty is that? The packaging is pink. The whole thing is pink. This thing is so pretty and it's so huge. Maybe open it up. It's magnetic and huge mirror, of course, and the products. So this one, basically, if you don't know, it comes with 3 creams and 3 powders down here. And I love how basically the creams, I usually hate creams and powders mixed together because then like the powders get into the creams and it's just like gross. But they actually have like a cover right here, like a plastic acrylic cover right here that covers the creams so your powder doesn't get into it, which is awesome. Everybody should include this in any kit that has powders and creams. Glow cream base. Ooh, that's super creamy. Oh, it's so slippery. I don't know how this is supposed to, oh wow, it just like blends into the skin. Let me just try applying with my finger first. So this is the glow cream base. I'm just gonna take a bit of it on my finger and tap it into my skin right here. Okay, maybe I do need a beauty blender. I feel like it's a little bit splotchy. Not terrible. Let me get a little bit more. Ooh, that's a nice glow though. And I haven't even put anything else on yet. It's a little bit different in person. I feel like the glow looks even better on camera than it does in person. I actually really like this. I think it gives the skin a really, really nice glow. Like a natural type of, my skin is glowing from the within type of glow. Let's try the cream blush. I'm not gonna put this on my face, but I'm gonna swatch this a bit on my arm, I guess. Whoa. It's super pigmented. I like that color though. I really like pinkish blushes. Oh, that blended out really pretty. Really smooth. Oh, that's definitely gonna look really, really pretty. I'm not gonna put it on my face now, but I love this formula. That's really, really nice. Then the Dual Glow, is that also a cream? No, that is a powder, but that's really pretty. That's so shimmery. I don't know how I'm supposed to use that as a blush or highlight. That's like a eyeshadow color right there. There's the diamond powder, feels sheer. And then the blush, very nice texture. And then the extreme glow, whoa, the extreme glow. Do you see the difference between the diamond powder and the extreme glow, or the glow extreme? Yeah, the diamond powder is literally glitter. It's kind of like glitter chunks, versus the glow extreme is like an actual highlighting type of sheen. I'm just gonna go in with the regular blush. It's so pigmented. Even this blush has like a slight glow. Actually, it might not be the blush. It might be the diamond cream base that I put on earlier. All right, blush on. So let's move on to the highlighter. I'm definitely gonna just use the Glow Extreme highlighter right here. Pretty, but I think it's not anything special. There's like so many highlighters out in the world right now that it's really hard to, you know, come up with something super amazing. A little bit on the nose bridge, upper lip and chin. Let's not forget that. I'm gonna go in a little bit on my nose over here. I'm gonna try this diamond, a little bit of this diamond powder right here, which I don't think I'm going to like. Whoa. Okay, that's a little too much. There's so much glitter. My entire face is just like glowing with glitter. That's crazy. But I'm loving this palette right now. I am loving it. I think this is so beautiful. These creams are actually really amazing and I really like them. I really do enjoy them. Now the lip product I am going to try out is, this is the new NYX Cosmetics Powder Puff Lippy. So it says it's from powder to cream. This is super interesting because it's a powder lip cream. I only picked up one because I actually got it when it wasn't on sale. I really didn't want to pick up like all the colors, so I picked one that I thought I would like the most, and this is in PPL04 Squad Goals. This looks like a really pretty My Lips But Better pink. It's like a mauve-y type of pink. I think I already tried this once when I got it because I was super intrigued by it, but I haven't tested it since. There it is. It comes in a little squeezy tube, and then I think you press it and the product comes out. I remember really liking this color, but I don't remember how it felt. Oh yeah. Yep, totally a my lips but better color. This is the color I want my lips to be. Oh, that's totally weird. It literally feels like powder on your lips. It went on like this is cream, but the minute it like dried or something, it feels like powder. But what I love about this is it doesn't pick up my dry skin. It has like this matte texture because it's powdery, but it doesn't pick up like the dry skin that usually like matte lip products do, which I think is amazing. It just filled in like every part of my lip with color, with pigment, and my lips feel a little bit dry. I mean, it is a powder. It's not something that's like glossy, but that feels really good. That's really amazing. I think I have to go pick up a few more colors when it goes on sale because I really like it. This is like staying directly on my desk so I can use it like every single day because that was so fast, so easy. And it looks amazing. That's it for my entire face. I think I liked most of the products that I tried out. The Tarte primer was pretty nice. I love the eyelashes. I love the Innisfree eyeshadows. That was just amazing. I didn't try out the face palette. I only showed it to you because I did use a lot of other face stuff on my face. Love the butter bronzer. Not sure about the Park Avenue Princess palette. Didn't really do anything for me, I feel like. And I absolutely love the Diamond Blush, the Diamond Glow Diamond Blush palette by Natasha Denona. And this lip is amazing. Definitely loving all of this for the most part. So that was it for my extremely long, like 3 types of video combined type of video. If you stick through and watch this entire thing, you're awesome. I hope you enjoyed this video because this was definitely a lot of fun for me to make because it was less formal. I could talk as I was doing things and actually give my initial kind of first impression thoughts about everything that I was using, and that was kind of nice. If you like this video, definitely check out my channel and some of my other videos as well. If you have any questions or if you have any comments about anything, definitely leave it down in the comments below. I will definitely reply back. Thank you so much for watching and stick around to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.